He feeds it to Hill. Here's Curtis. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Freak's got his first 3 points of the game.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. Freak, number 1.
All season long, Kevin, he's been able to anticipate the pass and knock balls loose and then retrieve them. I mean, it's one thing to get deflections and steals, but you've got to reel it in to complete the play.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Here's Freak. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Inside, got a piece of it. Plumlee with the steal. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half, really getting after it defensively.
Here's the dish to Johnson. They set the pick. And Bayless kicks to Plumlee. Freak with it. He has 5. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
The Bucks trail. Here is Bayless. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Now here's Freak. 7 points in the game. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Freak. First in scoring, first in steals, and he's an eraser inside, a definite factor defensively, right in that top 5 in blocks per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close. A good night so far for Freak. He already has 9 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Here's Bayless. Rebound Hill.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Turner with a screen for Freak. No good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Turner with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Curtis, and the serious dunk to finish it off.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And now, let's hear it for your Ace Mates.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Indiana. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Milwaukee, 2 games back.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, they have hit the ground running this year. The work they did in the offseason has paid huge dividends right away.
Sure it has. I mean, they came out of the preseason with a real air of confidence. There may not have been many outsiders who believed in them, but now plenty of people do.
Here's the screen. Pass to O'Brien. Here's Vaughn. Dishes to Bayless. 6 to shoot. Off the pick. And that one hits back iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
1:11 left in the first quarter. Freak kicks to Hill. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Now it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Bayless. Pacers with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And they know they're the better team and out to prove as much tonight. They split the season series a year ago, but they want to change that up now.
The quick look, no good that time.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Turner with the screen for Freak to the paint. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Freak.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Hill sets the screen for Freak. Off the pick. Oh!
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming onto the court.
Earlier, we sat down with Freak and asked him about what the fans mean to him. Clark, you're an FOF, aren't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
I am.
right.
Big time.
Well, let me ask you, how much, when he's talking about the crowd and the fans, how much does that influence?
And when you have the support up there on the court, it does energize you. It gives you a lift. So I think it's significantly important. As a matter of fact, I think it's worth probably 6 points.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think it's worth about 6 points when you're the home team.
And do you miss it as a former player? Do you miss it?
Well, it's been so long ago since I played, I can't even remember being out there, Kevin, but I probably do miss it just a skosh.
Yeah.
Assist from Jabbar.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. Parker and Henson, the duo inside. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He finished with 57 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be... Oh!
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Middleton against Ellis. And John Henson with the slam.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Now here's Freak. Carter Williams covering. Stolen by Henson. And here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way. They get the rebound. Goes up again. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket for Middleton.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Curtis. It's rebounded by Carter Williams.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Scott with a screen on Middleton. And that one's good. Freak's got 23.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Parker drives in, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
The Pacers making a switch here. Mahinmi's checked in. Freak with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Inside, Scott. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Pacers lead by 9.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
They are really struggling with fouls, Kevin. It's still early, but one more foul, and they're over the limit.
Middleton dishes to Carter Williams. Back to Middleton. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, Freak, 23 points in the game. To the paint, here's Scott, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability. A moment now to see the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Points a night.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Curtis, the pass to George. Shot from 12. And good as it rattles through the hoop. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Vaughn, the pass to Bayless. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Turner with the screen for Freak. Off the pick. Can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Bayless, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Bayless has got 10.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
And here's Freak. Turner with the screen for Freak. Off the pick. Got a piece of it. Here is Bayless. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Vaughn. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead. Freak with it. They set the pick. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Vaughn. He's guarded by Hill. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Bucks have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Plumlee with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton can't get it to go.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half. Some changes here for the Pacers. C.J. Miles comes in for Mike Scott. And Freak subbed in for George Hill. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Plumlee, he's checked in for Henson. Curtis, he's in at the point. Mahinmi is out there with Paul George. Bennett Ellis, and it's Miles in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Curtis. Terrific design on the pick bluff. He lays it in. Freak's got 27. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pacers.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
There's a good screen. Here's Curtis. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on his heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
The Bucks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Jordan Ellis. Here's Curtis. Here's Mahinmi. Banked in off the glass. Mahinmi's got 8.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Number 1, the Pacers.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
James Johnson's checked in for Jabari Parker. And both free throws good from Freak. Bucks trail by 4. Carter Williams kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Elbow shot is on the way. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now here's Freak. He's got 31. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Freak. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. The pass to Hill. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here we go. Bayless got it, the fast break chance. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 4. Now, Freak. Hill sets the screen for Freak. Up off the screen, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. Plumlee with the steal. Down low, here's Carter Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Carter Williams has got 6.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And here's Freak. 33 points for him. They set the pick. Up off the screen. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to the wing. Now here's Carter Williams. He's covered by Curtis from the baseline. And that one goes long. Pacers leading by 4. Off the screen, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
The Bucks making a switch here. O'Brien's checked in. The Pacers have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Hill sets the screen for Freak. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the shot is good. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper. A chance now to take a look at how the Pacers are doing, Kevin, here early in the season. First in scoring, first in steals, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself.
Go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
There's the pick. Here's Bayless. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
1:16 left in the third. Freak kicks to Hill. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Hill's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Freak. He has 35. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Mike Scott's checked in for the Pacers. Hill comes in for C.J. Miles. And Milwaukee also making a switch. John Henson's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bayless dishes to Carter Williams. Johnson outside. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hill a screen on Carter Williams. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Freak. With 1 on the clock, pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Quick hands on the steal.
And now, let's hear it for your ace mates.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. It's checked in for Hill. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. On the court for the Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Parker and Henson, the duo inside. And it's Bayless in a point.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
That free throw good for Mahinmi.
Take a look at what Mahimi's done. 11 rebounds and a block.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First one falls for.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Bayless. Indiana leading. Freak with it. Bayless grabs the board.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Freak. There's the pick. Up off the screen, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
The rebound by the Bucks. Henson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Antetokounmpo passes to Bayless. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bayless. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Both free throws good from Bayless. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Now, Freak goes up off the pick, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
They set the screen. Rebounded by the Bucks. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Bayless leading the charge. For Indiana, they've gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And here's Freak. He kicks to Mahinmi. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Bayless has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doubled by Curtis. The feed now to Parker. The Bucks working the ball around from 12 feet out. And Henson with the bucket on the assist by Parker. And that's now 17 points now for Henson. Here's Freak. They set the screen. Down low. Stolen by Henson. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Freak with it. To the inside. Mahimi's shot is good. Mahimi's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming onto the court are your Pacers.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Nate McMillan had some words for his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Milwaukee. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Freak to take the lead. The long distance three is buried. Freak's got 46 points.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Parker outside. Here's Middleton, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. He has 11 points and 7 assists. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
Middleton hits them both.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Now here's Freak. Carter-Williams covering. And Freak throws it down. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Parker drives in. The three. Offensive rebound. And Henson kicks to Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Carter-Williams. And stolen by Scott. Now here's Freak. Antetokounmpo defending. Now Freak. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct straight to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
1:19 left in the fourth. Parker with the steal. George against Antetokounmpo. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Monte Ellis.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Now here's Freak. Carter-Williams covering. Curtis the pass to Mahimi. From deep. Connects from downtown.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here's Carter-Williams. He's covered by Curtis. Here's Middleton. It's rebounded by Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Carter-Williams dishes to Middleton. Back to Carter-Williams. Lets it go from 11, and it's Freak with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. "16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. It's money from deep. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Johnson inside. All sorts of time. Nails it. So a close game sees Indiana take this one.
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
I guess played a minor role. I could have done more scoring, but sometimes I feel like I need to get my teammates involved. If I don't, then coach is going to yell at me or something. But really, the biggest part of the win is not scoring tonight.
Kevin, an interesting response. So
The 2K Sports post-game show.
I try and try, and I start to be sensible.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. How'd you feel about his performance, Kenny?
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille